Cat Daddy. We're about to go fish the River Hogs tournament. Me and Tyler fished the River Hogs tournament last time. Turn the clicker on. That's about to be a spawning fish there, but hey, we'll sit here for a minute. What you think?
Yeah.
He's skinny as hell. Look at him.
That's a big male. Look at that big ass head on him. Look at the bite mark. Look. Look at the bite mark. He's running everywhere, I can tell you that. He's bigger than the last one. Atta boy.
These motherfuckers crazy.
God, bro. Oh, man. It's so bad. Falling. No, you don't fall.
I'm good, man. Trying to get in there.
Dang, God. That's a 20.
Yeah. I couldn't move him at first, man.
Bro, yo, we turn this light off?
Yeah.
Turn it off. That's what it is.
Throwing them back.
Throw them, baby.
Both these videos together. I didn't get a lot of footage with Tyler. We were pretty busy. The mayflies hatched on us. There was a small hatch of mayflies. This is kind of odd. We had a small, in comparison to what it ended up being, we had a small hatch match. A small. I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all been watching my videos, I'm going 100 miles an hour. I got so much going on, just fishing alone, and I got work too. But I wore out. Mayflies, they hatched on us in the creek. It's kind of crazy, I've never seen them this small. Well, here we are 3-4 weeks later. We had the biggest hatch of mayflies we ever had on Lake Wiley. You can look this up on Google. It was so much that the actual radar, the weather radar picked it up and thought it was a storm at first. That's how big this hatch was. That's what I'm heading into now. But actually, I've been fishing Lake Wiley my whole life. I didn't know we had mayflies. I never started fishing the north end until about 2 years ago. And that first time I ever went, that's when I see mayflies up there. I actually got a clip. I'll throw it up. It's being my intros and my intros I do. It's me fishing on the bank trying to catch some bait and there's mayflies flying everywhere. Never knew we had mayflies. I've seen them in Santee. I've had them Santee so thick you couldn't talk, breathe, nothing. Didn't know we had them until I went up north. And they got them up north. Down south, where we're launching in the south, I don't see that. I don't see me seeing a mayfly. I am going to go north, but I'm not going to go too far north. So I don't think you'll see any mayflies in this video. On the next video, the first video, I'm going to show you a clip. Me and Tyler had a good time on the first one. Tyler, my boat ain't ready. Like I said, I got my motor in. By the time y'all watch this video, I'll be done made some videos of me fishing. As of right now, it's sitting at the house, so I'm gonna put it on in the morning. Tyler and his dad gonna fish together, so Tyler is freaking awesome. Tyler let me use this boat. So we got the Gambler. We're heading to Lake Wiley right now. We got some bait, I got some gizzards, got some brim, and I'm about to put the boat in and cruise around. The perch are starting to school, so once these perch start schooling on our lake, they're real easy to catch. You find the school. Maybe I'll show you a clip on the depth finder of what they look like. Perch is probably, if you got a boat, perch is probably one of the easiest baits you can find and catch, especially when they start schooling up like this. I mean, you can't miss them. I mean, it's this ball and it's like these lines everywhere. They're so aggressive, you can't miss them. And they school up here. So you can. I'm gonna throw a net to get something to get it on over with. Woo! But you ain't even got to have a net. You can drop a little sabiki rig, or you can drop one single. If you drop a sabiki rig, you know you got several hooks on there, and you'll catch 3, 4, 5 of them at a time. If you ain't made no sabiki rig, you can literally drop a split shot down with just a little hook. These things are so aggressive. If you wanted to, you wouldn't even have to put anything on the gold hook. You could bounce that gold hook around, you're gonna hit them. But you want to speed the process up. You put your little piece of worm on there, or what I do a lot of times is when I cut my gizzards, you know, I don't always use the tail. So if I'm gonna catch some perch, I keep that tail, and I'll just cut me up a little tiny piece and put it on the hook. It works great. Perch are so aggressive to eat each other. I ain't lying. I've caught perch on perch. They don't play no games. They are a very aggressive fish. If you ever had a perch, as soon as you touch it, it shoots its gills out and it shoots its fin up as a defense mechanism. And they got actually a spike fin inside their gill plate that will cut you wide open. It will go deep. All right, here's something else I want to tell y'all about. I don't know if you can see it, but right there, me and Tyler hooked a little channel cat. And you know them little channels and little catfish, their defense mechanism is they got poison in their fins. They'll get you really bad. Sucker got me, getting it out the net. It was so bad we ended up having to cut his fin to get him out of that. Man, we fought this thing forever. He was gonna die if we didn't do it because we couldn't get him back in the water. So anyway, my dad and Jack always used to play a game on me. I ain't gonna lie, I did it one time. I'm babbling on here. I got finned under my crock one time by a fish, and it went under my toenail. It was freaking horrible. It was freaking bad. I was in the middle of nowhere out in Lake Wiley, watery. So I tried it, and it actually worked. They told me to take the catfish and squeeze the butthole to get that juice on you, and it didn't actually work. But what they did that mess with me. What happened with that situation? What really works is I showed Tyler. Is you turn the catfish over and get the belly, the slime on the belly. Take that slime and put it on here. This thing never hurt. Tyler got stung too. They never hurt. Put that little bit of belly slime on there and put it on here. Now you want to get home, you want to put some daggum peroxide on it. Or if you got some on the boat, it's probably a good idea to keep some peroxide on the boat. I don't do that. I might need to start doing that. But this thing never hurt. Not once. It never hurt. And it works. So if you ever get stung by a catfish, remember that. Get the slime off the bottom of the belly. And it ain't got to be the same catfish. It could be any catfish. But typically if you get stung and he's right there, you're going to use the slime that's right there. But I'm telling you, never hurt, never swole up. It hurt a little bit when it first happened, but you put that belly slime on there and it works, I'm telling you. All right, we're getting to the boat ramp. We're launching out the south. Y'all, I'm excited, I'm wore out. Let's just see what happens. Y'all stay tuned. All right, y'all, it took a minute. Took a minute to mark some fish. You know, this is the first time I've been back on the lake. Hold on, let me fix y'all. All right, y'all, it's been a while since I've been on the lake. I have not been on the lake, this lake in a boat. I've been out here, but I haven't been on my own out here in a while. I went to several different spots that I done pretty well at, and I wasn't marking nothing worth staying on. And I was running out of time, so finally I checked a place I never fished before, and I marked some fish in here. Still got fish running beside the boat. We set up, went and caught a bunch of perch. I don't know, y'all, we're just trying to have some fun. It's raining a little bit. I had my rain suit on earlier, but it kind of quit, but it's still kind of drizzling, so I got the waterproof case on, but it's got a back on it. It's real thin plastic, so I'm hoping y'all can hear me. If not, this video is gonna look dumb with me talking and y'all not hearing me. But I don't know, we're gonna see what we're gonna do. We're gonna sit here like I said, we were a little late getting set up. The line's in the water at 8. It is now 8:30, so I've probably been set up about 10 minutes. We'll give it a try. Like I said, I've never fished here before, but it's the first place I've marked fish up here. Actually, down there where I was catching bait, I marked fish, so I might end up going back down the lake. We'll see. Like I said, we're going until 3 o'clock. We're gonna give it a good shot. Y'all stay tuned. All right, y'all. We done had 2 peeling. Well, we had 1 peeling drag. One of them hit the top water. I've had 3 good bites. One hit top water over here in shallow and got off instantly. I seen him hit the top of the water. This one went down and just started peeling drag. I don't know. I might be in gar. I don't know yet. I pulled him up and I ain't seen no slime on the lines. The baits weren't cut up like it was a gar, but I don't know. This one went down good too, but we didn't get hooked up. So I don't know. We'll give it a little while longer, see what happens. But that one was just ripping drag, and I got my drags pretty tight. So I don't know. We're fishing with cut perch. We do got some shad too, and some brim. But right now it's mainly. I did put 1 shad out there. Mainly it's the perch. I caught a whole bunch of them. I showed y'all in that little net scene, but I don't know. We're gonna keep fishing. All right, y'all. Got some bad news on the phone, but I didn't turn the camera on. We got about a 17, 18 pound fish here. All right, y'all. I got some bad news. I was on the phone for about an hour. And my friend's bad business. I ain't gonna talk about it right now. Anyway, caught that blue. I was about to leave, and we've been sitting here for a minute. And I caught that blue, about 18 pound, caught around the bank. Right, that end rod was moving now. I caught him around the bank, so I just threw fresh bait out, repositioned some of these rods. I got 1 out the front. This one on the bank, this one at an angle on the bank, this one going to that bank. I still got 2 in the middle. So we're probably gonna sit here another 30 minutes maybe. We'll see what time it is. 10:30. We might try this for another 30 minutes and we're gonna move on down the lake. All right, y'all. We went to go get on another spot and there was someone in it already. I flashed the light on them a couple times, let them know they got me. But we broke one off there at the end of the last spot, so I gotta rig it up. We marked some fish back in here. I've hooked some good fish back here, so we're gonna sit on them. We'll rig this one up. It's 11:52, so I probably only got 1 more spot. Now I did mark a bunch of fish leading up to this point. I marked the most fish here though. So I ain't decided yet. I know I'm gonna probably try and fish 1 more spot. I don't know if I'm gonna stay in here or if I'm gonna go out and go back towards the boat ramp. We're not far from the boat ramp now, but I don't know. We'll play it by ear and see what happens. We need to get a big fish though. We need to get at least 1 more fish. So let's see what happens. All right, y'all. While I was rigging up, I ain't been here 10 minutes and we already had one run sideways. We couldn't quite catch up with him. So we got the other one rigged up, thrown out in the middle. Got most of these staggered towards the bank. And we got this one closer to the bank, but and we got this one out kind of in the channel here. There's definitely fish in here, so we're gonna keep on fishing. All right, y'all, we got a fish on. I don't think he's that big, but I think I just dropped my daggum pump in the water. I was pumping fresh water into my daggum my tank, and I think I dropped it in the water. No, he's a little guy, but we don't have a second fish, so. Well, he's not a little guy. He's about the same as that last one. I'm running, y'all. I'm kind of. He ain't over 30 pounds. I don't get too excited. He's about the same as that last one. Dang, I think I dropped my pump in the water though. I might try and jig it up with this hook. A lot of work by yourself. All right. We still ain't caught a spawning fish. The females are coming off the spawn. But neither one of these fish look like spawning fish to me. All right, y'all. I was on the phone with my homeboy. I didn't get to turn the camera on. I got another one. He ain't bigger than the other two. He's only 13. He's 11 actually. We got a 18 and a 13 in there, I think. That ain't enough. I'm not gonna change spots. By the time I change spots and get set back up, I only have an hour or so. I reposition rods. I got 2 at the front. Throwing these out here, he tangled this one up. But we got plenty of bait, so we can put fresh bait on. We can just fish it on out here. We got about we got about 13 minutes left. This is gonna be it, y'all. We couldn't get on tonight. I ain't too discouraged about it. I ain't been fishing on this lake in a boat really on my own. I haven't been I ain't been going out here fishing, so it takes time on the water. I mean, you ain't just gonna, sometimes you get lucky, but I mean, you just can't. I didn't really have no prep work for this tournament. I just kind of went on what I thought might would work, and I mean, I caught fish, but you know, we're going for big fish, so I don't know what all's been caught. I've been searching around. I definitely ain't got nothing that's gonna win here, but we'll see. You know, I'm putting the motor on the boat tomorrow, so we'll definitely be getting out here and learning more. Yeah, I mean, I caught fish. It'd be pretty sad if I didn't catch anything, but we caught some fish. But don't get discouraged if you ain't catching fish. It takes work. It takes time. You know, even with all that, you might not catch them. It's just one of those things. I am due for a pretty big fish, though. It's been a little minute since I caught a good one. But we're about to pull these up and head back to the ramp. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all on the next one.